Welcome everybody. I hope everybody's safe at home and enjoying the time if they have off, but I know it's difficult for us all. We want to make sure we honor our athletes this year, and we usually have a nice big banquet, but this year we're going to do it online. We have a nice, funny banquet that we're trying to put together. Also, please excuse my hair. I haven't been able to get a haircut. I would make sure I looked a little better, but we just want to make sure we have a good time and honor our athletes, so we hope you enjoy the show.
We are here starting with our awards at Oak Mountain Academy. And we're going to start with the middle school cross country team, coached by Terrell Barkley and Coach Micah Kilgore. It was a great season. Tell us about that, Coach.
Absolutely. We had a lot of good runners, some new runners. Our MVP of the year was Benjamin Harrelson.
That kid's quick.
Absolutely. He ran a 12:39 time at the state meet to win that meet and was followed by 7 seconds. We went 1-2 in that meet by Charlie Bartlett, who won our Coaches Award this year.
Right.
And we actually won the team title. So because of those two leaders, they led us to a great season and a great finish. On the girls' side of our middle school team this year, we had Autumn Geibig, who won our Most Improved Award, and she actually got to run at the state meet with our varsity because she was in 8th grade, and she finished 11th. So she was just outside of the all-state finishers, but we think next year she should definitely finish top 10.
Wow.
And then our Warrior Award on our girls' side goes to Addison Swertfager, who was a 6th grader this year and really came a long way. She just was determined she was going to finish. And you always knew that she was going to bring in the best finish possible, no matter where we were running, the weather.
She was always running.
Anything. So she came a long way for running cross country the first time this year.
Wait, so remind me. So Autumn Geibig, she helped with the varsity girls winning region, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
We were able to win our second ever region title on the girls' side. We finished first in the region. Autumn and Abby Penley and Anna Bartlett kind of led our team there. Anna was our MVP. She actually, for the second straight year, won the state championship on the girls' side. After just missing out as an 8th grader, she took second as an 8th grader. And Abby was our Coaches Award this year. She really was kind of the leader of our team. Kind of as we went, she went, and she was always there. Like I could tell her, Abby, get us going. Abby, take us and get us stretched, get us ready. And she always would do that. And then our boys' side, we had a full team, but our team was kind of playing soccer, kind of running cross country, and Zuri Green would kind of have been our leader on our boys' side. He was running solo a lot because our other boys were playing soccer, but you always knew he was going to be up front.
He's determined.
Yeah, absolutely. So you always knew he was going to finish first. He was going to come through, but lead, and he ran a personal best at the state meet. So he was very pleased with that. Got under 19 minutes. And we were just really pleased with our cross-country year. Had a good year and looking forward to even better things next year.
Yeah, definitely.
And coming up next, wait for this, we have a special guest to tell us about their look back at our outstanding volleyball season.
Oh, I can't wait. It's gonna be good.
How's my hair?
Oh, it looks so good.
Okay, good.
So glad to have you, Coach.
Hi guys, I am so honored to be here. Oh, this is amazing. I am so glad to honor our kids this year. They played great. I am so proud of them. These young ladies really impressed me, and I'm honored to say I'm their coach.
Yeah, you had a great season this year with these girls. There were a lot of 8th grade girls on that team.
Oh, the 8th grade bunch, they led us. They worked hard. They were perfect examples. And I am just glad to be their coach, and thank you for letting me be your coach, ladies.
All right, so let's start with the Best Defensive Award over here.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, you talk about a young lady that she's everywhere. She dives here, she dives there. She injures her leg. She comes back the next day. She gets injured again. Our defensive award goes to Miss Izzy Fortner.
Oh, yes, very well deserved.
And I just want to say one thing, if you don't mind. COVID-19 has been hard for us, but it's been one thing. Izzy, you get the rest. Rest up, and we'll be ready to have you back in the fall.
Oh, good point, good point. Well, what about, okay, we've got our best offensive award. Who do you think's most deserving of that on that team?
Oh, I think you know. I think you know. She's a tall, she's athletic, we call it a wall. You know, you go in a room and you can't get past something, that's Grace Metter. She's our wall of the team. She's our offensive player of the year.
She gets a lot of blocks, is that what you're trying to say?
Dominates.
Oh, okay,
Dominates.
Okay. All right, I agree with that one. I got that. But we also, lastly, for our middle school girls team, we have our Coaches Award. One we can always depend on. Who is that for you?
Oh, that is Parker Pilling. You know, she's a young lady, but you talk to her. She's your assistant coach. She leads. She's there for the girls. She always works hard. She's the best example that we have. Parker Pilling is just a great young lady.
All right, so walk us through your JV volleyball team. You guys had a pretty successful this year as well, didn't you?
Great year. You ladies really worked hard. We have 2 awards, the Coaches Award and the Most Improved. Our Coaches Award, it's going to go to a young lady that just, if you walk in the gym, you'd be like, man, that young lady wants it. And our Coaches Award goes to Emma Harris.
Oh, that girl, she's a fireball out there.
Yes, she is.
And what about our Most Improved player for the year?
Oh, our Most Improved Award goes to Angie Zunzanegi. She just, great story about this young lady. We were up at Creekside. It was Angie's turn to serve. She said, Coach, I got it all by myself. She served about 20 straight aces and won the match for us. Great young lady. I am so blessed to be her coach.
Oh, that was an amazing night. I remember that well. She killed it. All right, so on to varsity volleyball. We did great. I mean, this year, I had nothing to do with it, obviously. Tell us about that varsity season.
Well, we were the runner-ups. I'm so proud, so proud. I don't think anybody expected us to be there. Nobody. But these young ladies that came in every day, they worked hard. They gave me everything they had. And we were the runner-up. And we're looking for next year to be the state champions.
Oh, yes. You guys definitely can make it. I know you guys will win next year. All right, so talk to us about who is the best offensive player of the year?
Oh, when you think about an offensive player, you think about somebody that just dominates. And this young lady, Hollis Engel, I love when we would get her great set, she would come down and boom, boom. And the defense didn't know what to do. Hollis Engel is our offensive player of the year.
Oh, definitely. Okay, well deserved there. And what about our best defensive player of the year?
Oh, our defensive player of the year goes to a young lady who just wouldn't give up. She's a great passer, great blocker, great just all around. Our defensive player of the year goes to Kinsey Reed.
Oh, yes. Next, we have our Warrior Award. Who did you pick for that this year? I'm curious.
Well, the Warrior Award usually goes to somebody that is a leader of the team, fights through injury, just a tough individual. This lady, along with Kinsey Reed, was voted our team captain. Our Warrior Award this year goes to Miss Reagan Wynn.
Oh, yes, go Reagan. And what about our Coaches Award, our last award for the day?
Coaches Award, this great young lady, she's always wanting to get better. She pushed the girls, she pushed me. She just worked hard. Our Coaches Award this year goes to Miss Charlotte Monet. So sorry. But she also was voted our Times Georgian Newcomer of the Year. And I am so proud of her. I am so impressed with her, and I'm just glad she's on our team.
Thank you. Well, thank you, Coach Mount, for coming to join us today.
It's
been a pleasure.
Thank you for having
Very
me.
enjoyable. And we'll be back next with swimming.
Bye, guys. Hey, guys, we're back. Got a quick update on swimming. They were coached by Miss Corley Peth, and Mike is going to give us an update on swimming.
Absolutely. Our swim team went to 3 meets this year, finishing with their state meet at Georgia Tech. They were led by our award winners, the Warrior Award, Joshua Desmond, the Swim Spirit Award, Mila Mason, the Work Ethic Award, which goes to Miss Ella Plummer, and our Varsity Leadership Award goes to Miss Anna Bartlett. Coming up in a moment, we'll be back with another special guest to tell us about our outstanding basketball season.
Can't wait. Hey, thanks for coming today.
Back to you. So, he's quicker than the cheetah on the plains of the Serengeti, I'm telling you.
middle school girls team was coached by Miss Marla Dugan. These young ladies worked hard every day. They got better. They were very young, but I'm proud of the season they had, and I'm proud of Coach Dugan for how it ended up. We have 3 awards that Miss Dugan's giving out. Our Coach's Award goes to Miss Addison Swartfager, and she was just a great young lady, worked hard, got better, improved each and every day. Our Most Improved Award goes to Ava O'Brien. She was new to our school this year, and we really enjoyed her, and we're looking forward to the things that she will be bringing to us in the future. Our MVP, this young lady, she really improved. She's working hard. She's just a great athlete. Our MVP goes to Miss Parker Penley. Moving on to boys middle school basketball, they were coached by Mr. Kenneth Alston and Mr. Aaron Mansley, 2 of our coaches from West Georgia. Really enjoy those guys and really looking forward to just all the things that they have coming in the future. We have 3 awards that we have for that. Our middle school boys awards are Defensive Player of the Year. This young man, he never got tired. He was always working hard. Rebound, shot blocks, layups. This young man, I'm just proud. I was proud to watch him play this year. Our Defensive Player of the Year goes to Mr. Caleb B. Passing. Our Offensive Player of the Year, this young man, he doesn't like layups, but when you can shoot as well as he can shoot, you don't need to shoot a layup. Our Offensive Player of the Year goes to Mr. Griffin Keller. Our MVP, if you came to any game, this young man, you could tell he was the best player on the court, best player on our team. He gave it his best every night, and our MVP goes to Mr. Brandon Bain. Guys, I don't know if you know this, but we got a special member here today. State championship coach, Mr. Terrell Barkley. How's it going, Coach?
Hey,
Thank you for coming today.
thank you.
Coach, so you coach the boys and girls team at Oak Mountain Academy, is that correct?
That's correct.
Was there ever a time, I know it's got to be rough, and I know it's got to be a lot of demanding, and was there ever a time that you thought that I can't do this?
Oh, whoa. We don't use that word around here. You might owe me some push-ups after this meeting today.
I apologize. Sorry about that, Coach.
But no. I mean, I always was confident in my abilities, and I knew that these kids would perform. So yeah. I mean, there were challenges, but we overcame.
Awesome. All right, so you had a good year with the girls, Final Four appearance. You couldn't really punch to the championship game, but it was a good year. Tell us about your year, and then we'll move on to your awards.
I mean, it was rough. I mean, with being state championships last year, I mean, I'm not going to remind you, but I mean, this ring might need to get a little bit resized. But I mean, yeah, last year we were winners. This year I was really hoping we could do it again, but we had a young team. It was a building season, and these girls really actually did exceed a lot of my expectations, and I lost a lot of lunch bets because of it. So, I'm proud of these girls and what they did. But we do have a few awards today for these girls. The Offensive Player of the Year. Oh man, this girl, she had 3 games with 25 points or more. She is, she gets on my nerves. But I love this girl, and she works hard for me, and that is Abby Penley. And not to mention, she also was all-region this year.
All right, Coach, I see your next award is Defensive Player of the Year. Tell us about that player.
Oh, man, this girl, we have been begging her to come out for our basketball team this year, and for the last couple of years, actually. And she finally agreed this year, and we really needed her. She did a phenomenal job. She surprised us all. There was a game where she had a double-double without scoring any points. I mean, does that happen?
Never heard of that. That is awesome.
Yeah, it's amazing. This girl's amazing. And, she was all-region as well, her first year playing on the varsity team, and that is Kenzie Reed.
Wow. All right, so your next award is your Hustle Award. Explain to us why this young player got that award.
Well, the hustle goes to the girl that, is always moving, always hustling. She never stops. She could be down and out, and literally, this girl was down and out for the count. She twisted that ankle, rolled it, and she was out for a while, but it couldn't stop her from coming back. She just always puts in her best effort, and she came back and really when we needed her most. And that is Reagan Wynn.
Wow, sounds like a great young player. Moving on, your next award is your Coach's Award. Most coaches they pick the player that just does the things that go unnoticed. So who's your Coach's Award goes to this year?
Oh yeah, that award goes to Samantha Porter. She's versatile. She did anything I asked. Always had a great attitude. Just real proud of her.
Awesome. All right, so let's move on to the boys. You were state champions. I know that had to feel good and had to make you feel good. These boys, if I recall correctly, looking at my notes, 3 years ago they won 5 games, and last year they won 11 games, and this year you're a state champion. So just tell us about the season, tell us about the growth of the team, and then we'll get into your awards.
These boys have worked hard, and we had a deep bench. Everybody was used on this bench this year, and everyone had a place on this team, and I was just really proud of how they performed for us.
So, Coach, I see you have 4 awards here. We're going to start with your Coach's Award. Tell us about your player that got that award this year.
Oh yeah, the Coach's Award goes to the hardest worker out there, and hands down, our hardest worker was TJ Middlebrooks. He was always working hard.
All right, then your next award is your Captain's Award. Usually your captain is just that person that leads by example, that can get everybody to do things. Just tell us a little bit about your captain this year.
Oh, this captain, he was amazing. He literally drove the boat. And I'm not talking a little John boat. I'm talking the Titanic. This guy, he was amazing for this team. The literal captain in work ethic and example, and we are going to miss him so much next year. And that is Riley Powers.
Awesome. Moving on to your next award, MVP. That stands for Most Valuable Player. I'm excited to hear who that is for you. Just tell us about your MVP this year.
Usually you pick one MVP, but this year, especially when in state, we just couldn't pick one. So, I went with 2 of the all-region picks for our team, and these boys, these jokers, they were phenomenal. Where they went, we went. When they struggled, we struggled, and they were a very important part of our team, and that is Zach Vavrick and Brian Bain.
Awesome. All right, Coach, so those are your awards for this year. We thank you for coming out and sharing those with us. You got any special shout-outs you'd like to give?
Oh, yes. Before I forget, we had some outstanding managers on our team this year, and one of them happens to be a senior, Alex Porter and Annabelle Pike. They just helped our team out tremendously, and they were just great. We were happy to have them on our team.
Now we're going to go into our spring season. Even though COVID-19 had affected us in a little bit, we still have a couple awards we'd like to give out. And Mike is going to share with us about middle school soccer.
Well, our middle school soccer team was undefeated this year.
Yes.
They were led by our 3 captains, Cass Kilgore, Brandon Bain, and Parker Penley. And they had a fantastic season. We're looking forward to next year, and we blank.
We're going to move on to our varsity girls soccer. Mike, what can you tell us about that wonderful team that finished as state runner-up last year, and we were really looking forward to trying to get us a title this year?
Well, their season was cut short, obviously, by all the pandemic that has been going on. But they still did get a couple of games in, and we wanted to give out the few awards to these 4 girls. The Ultimate Warrior Award goes to Abby Penley. The Most Improved Soccer Player on our female varsity girls team is Alex Porter. The Leadership Award goes to Ryan Fortner.
Definitely a leader.
And the final award, the Coaches Award, goes to Kenzie Reed. Now we're going to take a look at our spring tennis season. Both of our tennis teams were coached this year by Coach Terrell Barkley, and he's here to give us a bit of an update on our spring season.
Well, guys, again, COVID-19 cut us short. Middle school team got in 2 matches. Both were at home. We really enjoyed the good weather. Had 2 awards. First award is the Coach's Award. Sometimes she tells me what to do, so I decided to give her the Coach's Award because she knows as much about tennis as me.
I've seen her do that a couple of times. Yeah.
I really enjoy this young lady. Our Coach's Award goes to Parker Penley.
Absolutely.
Our next award is a Warrior Award. This young lady, she has come so far. She's worked hard, and she's another one that likes to tell me what to do. But I really enjoy both these young ladies because they keep me straight. And our Warrior Award goes to Autumn Guybig. On our boys' side, we have 2 awards again. We have the Coach's Award. This young man is a great player. He probably can beat me, and not saying I'm a good tennis player, but he's a good one. Our Coach Award goes to Xavier Green. Our Warrior Award is an award that most kids, you think of a kid that would do whatever you ask him to do. I'll never forget last year we had to share our players with soccer and tennis, and we only had 3 boys tennis players, so we took this young man to play, and I said, hey man, I need you to play line 1 singles. He said, Coach, I got you. And he did better than we thought.
Absolutely.
So I'm so proud of this young man. Our Warrior Award goes to Jackson Pike. Our varsity tennis awards are for 2 great seniors. They got cut short and they didn't get to have a season, but they've been with me for 4 years and I've really enjoyed them. Our 2 coaches award for our varsity teams goes to Lauren Taylor and Evan Bennett.
words about his team before we depart?
Take a breath, take a step, take a look at what you left.
Standing before you, girls and boys, and ladies and gentlemen, is the embodiment of hard work and determination. Standing before you is the manifestation of countless hours of training, countless miles run, and countless calories spent. Standing here before you are 17 players that represent determination, endurance, and strength. In short, standing before you today is greatness. The greatest team in Oak Mountain history.
We are back introducing Oak Mountain soccer team, coached by Mr. Ben Poland.
Those guys are good.
Oh my gosh, they had an amazing season, didn't they?
They sure did.
I think that it was a three-peat this year. Not
That's
just one,
back
not two,
to back.
but
To back.
three. There we go. So yeah, let's talk about this. They had some great players this year. They're a fantastic team. Let's start with Mr. Caleb Ryan. He has fast feet. That kid is fast.
Absolutely.
I mean,
He's quicker than the cheetah on the plains of the Serengeti, I'm telling you. He was our offensive player of the year. Our next award is the Coach's Award, and being a coach myself, I know that's typically an award that's given to a player that makes an invaluable contribution to the well-being of the team. And this year, that award for the soccer team is Corbin Beal.
Oh, that makes sense.
No
He's a
doubt
great
there,
kid.
absolutely. Our next award goes to Josh Ryan. This is the Hustle Award, and that's the award. He's always moving. I was blown away watching him. He never stops running. He's just always all over the place doing something on the soccer field. And next year, we know he's going to be the leader of the team with several of our seniors graduating this year. He'll really take over a big role next year for the soccer team.
He has tremendous potential.
Absolutely. And our final award for soccer, the MVP award, the most valuable player, goes to someone who had the goal of the year on our Instagram account.
Oh, that's right.
Most of you
Oak
probably
Mountain
saw
Instagram.
that. It was a goal, the game-winning goal against Brandon Hall. And that goes to none other than Mr. Riley Powers. Congratulations. He was our MVP of our back-to-back-to-back state champions.
Each year we honor athletes of the year, and this year we don't want to change that. And I'll start out with our middle school athlete of the year. First, I'll do our female. This year's female middle school athlete of the year goes to Parker Penley. Good job, Parker. We're proud of you. Our middle school boys athletes, I got a quick story to go with that. We kind of give you a hint. We have two guys that are going to be our athletes of the year. Anytime I need something done, anytime that I watch a sport, anytime that I just need something to go, these two young men, I know I can come to them and count on them. Our middle school boys athletes of the year go to Brandon Bain and Kaz Kilgore. Woo-hoo! Good job, guys. Moving on to our upper school, we have a little change this year. We're going to do our most athletic girl for the upper school, and then we're going to do our upper school athlete of the year. So first I'll do the girl, our most athletic girl. This young lady, I've been around her whole 4 years of upper school, and she's also a young lady you can depend on, and she works hard, and she's just a joy to be around. Our most athletic girl for the upper school this year is Alex Porter.
Woo!
Our boys athlete of the year is a young man that's been a 3-time state champion in soccer, 1-time state champion in basketball. He was going to win his first tennis championship this year, but we were cut short. Sorry, buddy. This young man is also going to college to play at Emmanuel for soccer. He's our first ever soccer player to go play college. Our boys athlete of the year goes to Riley Powers. Congratulations, Riley.
As you can see, OMA Athletics has had a great year this year. And, you know, we've tried to have some fun and bring some laughs into your living room this evening. But in all seriousness, we hate how the spring season has ended for many of you guys. It's a bummer for everybody, and we're so sorry. But we want you to know that we love you, we miss you, and we hope to see you soon.
Go Warriors!